One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. We expect this guy to get it a lot. K.J. Edwards, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's Burns. Right side, it's Napier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what.
I thought that was holding you, scumbag. Move him 15.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. On the move, it's Edwards. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Farmer. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive runs.
Looking for a man. It's Burns. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Looking for room. It's Edwards. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. From deep, it's Barres. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Notre Dame's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wants to throw. It's Harper. The short hands. It's Grant. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I don't know if that was a bust defensively, but there was nobody in the middle of the field that time, making it way too easy for the offense to pick up a chunk play in the middle.
Right at the line. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the
I wish AI would go for it on 4th and inches. They got to stop this shit.
Send out the punt unit. Gets his first one of the day off.
Name was fouled
4 times in last week's win. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off-play action on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And Makai played a rise.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
What? What are we doing?
Man, that's one you expect.
I don't even have the fucking catch time turned on there. Catch the fucking ball.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on.
What are we doing? What the fuck?
Closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to take it back. There he goes. Open it up.
You fucking kidding me? 3? Just those are the open guys.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Still looking. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have
how many times I got to put the fucking problem in the team chat? I've said the problem 48 fucking times.
He tries to take the top off. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Why is people trying to help me now? I was working on this shit all day yesterday.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He smashes his way through again.
Whatever, this game sucks. I deserve it.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
It just worked against me. It had to pay back. It was old. I got a white guy named Aeneas Williams running all over me. What are we doing?
Games top 25 matchups really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season. Now
he's got it on the left. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Catch in the middle, it's Flanagan.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Fucking O-line is kicking my ass.
Early in this game, that right there, though, was easily his best run so far, and this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Just smothered on the play. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Harper. Extending
Hey, we got a sack. Way to go, way to go.
On the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat and cross the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to have to get into this one. They put on the
Let's go!
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
Fuck you, Notre Dame.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You can't throw the ball away? Go to the shit.
Protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. To the back. Hit and
you had to block the guy straight in front of you. You ran
and those body blows
away.
Really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
Can we talk about why?
10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I swear I had. Did they get rid of the play? I swear I had a
3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. There he goes.
I had a fucking bubble screen. What the fuck?
On the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Turns up, it's James. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, I have to find something new.
All right, why are you jumping for that? What are we doing?
To the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Edwards. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line.
Come here, motherfucker. Let's go.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Ball.
The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. He's got an open man.
And I fucking realized I was so goddamn wide open. That was a touchdown.
Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. To the air. It's Burns. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Let's it fly.
What? That's a good throw. That's a good throw. Come on.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line.
Fuck. Do I?
Short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in.
I gotta go for it. I gotta go for it. I got to. Cheese him. Cheese him.
Here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. What a way for this quarter to end. Final play, 4th and goal.
Why would we untarget? Like, what are we doing? Untarget this guy. Block the motherfucker right in front of you. Why would... Yeah, that's the mic. The guy right in fucking front of you. Block him.
Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half.
All right, this ain't working for me anymore, Benny. We got to get something with some fucking life to it.
Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Sets his feet. It's Harper. Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Hits
him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
That's how it is always, though. They're gonna get it.
Of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Jesus Christ. Hey, let's play some football. Cheating ass Catholics.
The defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Caught, it's Napier. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back.
What? Get in that hole. God damn it, we had one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Look out!
Oh, why is that so far ahead of him? You get that shit on him, that's an easy catch.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Why'd you jump? Why'd you jump? Why'd you jump? It worked out, but why'd you jump? There was no reason to jump. It was a blue throw.
He's got it at the 34. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st.
Don't go for me. Right.
Turns into the pile.
This game's so fucking dumb.
Short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that 1st half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Its blocking assignments don't make any sense.
Dead solid, perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Out wide right, it's Flanagan. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together.
If it's man coverage, you guard your man. Like I don't know why you're backing off 10 fucking feet.
Athletes, you line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Piles his way ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense
fuck you, Notre Dame.
Back for its own great field position.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller,
fucking short-ass shot.
I am taking
Play
a
clock. I'm
shot.
trying to
In a
run
sudden
play.
change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
All right, that pass was moving him to the inside, and it. Did they fuck the game up with the patch?
Offense gets set for 2nd down. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Need something like this. Let's go. Oh, calling a young friend's phone. How young is the motherfucking phone?
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. He has 89 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
West got motherfucking Joe.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
With the fucking phone.
They'll move the tight end.
Fuck around and get your...
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
From the gun, it's Edwards. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run, they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And the
fuck do you get in front of that?
Bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Got to make the play on 4th. Catches the
young friend's phone.
He unleashed a bullet on that pass.
With the motherfucking
You gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
This offense could not have executed in this situation any better. Just draining some time.
And she lets know.
Trying to run, it's Edwards. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Don't double team the defense tackle. The guy right in front of you. That's who you should block.
They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be low.
Touchdown!
Get off me!
Finish it in the window for the score. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead.
Have hearts of gold. And some people. Oh,
here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. To the air, it's Harper. Oh, pressure's coming.
Is what you get.
This defense turning up the intensity.
What you see? I let the computer catch under 10 yards.
After going backwards. From the gun.
What you see?
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football is going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him, what they did right there, getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
Wait, he caught that?
Caught. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The corners are walked up tight. Snapped on 4th down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's dropped.
To bring you down and shame your name.
Decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense.
Those breaking hearts just ain't my game.
The defense and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
And what you get?
Down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And what you get? I saw
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal.
Is what you get, my baby.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
All right, fullback. Listen, fullback, if your blocking assignment is the middle linebacker, don't go to somebody else. What the fuck are we doing?
Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line.
And what you get?
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Burns. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And they decide to trot out the kicker.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense.
That's where I get tackled on the 1 yard line, or it's always a yard or an inch left. Somebody fall forward.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. This has been a really disappointing performance.
5 wide ain't helping you.
About that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football.
Perfect hit versus perfect catch timing.
That's why they call it a game of inches, David.
Who hit who?
If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off! What a play by this defense! All the way back! Touchdown!
It's a mighty no run.
They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And he puts through the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's
gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Harper. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This defense has just been all
right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And as he throws, incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick give. It's Coleman Williams. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
48 points, only 257 yards. God. Dog.
Get your ass just like the